There are way too many tools for product-led growth on the market, and people don't know which ones to choose. Adding on to that, most of the content out there give out huge lists of tools for SEO purposes, but don't give details or concrete examples, which is actually what you need to make a decision. I personally reviewed a bunch of PLG tools and will share my recommendations for the best ones based on your stage, categories, and your use cases. Let's dive in. Your tech stack shouldn't be the same if you have 300 signups per week or 10,000 signups per week. So my recommendations will be split into two videos. This one will cover SMBs, so companies from 0 to 1 million in monthly recurring revenue. And my other video will cover enterprise, so companies with over 1 million in MRR. If you're mid-market, your tech stack could fit in both cases. So it's up to you to decide what you think is best for your company. All right, let's talk about software. First up is Blinks, of course. A lot of users won't convert to paying or reach their full potential of your product if your revenue teams don't reach out to them, leaving a ton of revenue expansion on the table. Our software helps revenue teams identify which are the best accounts to reach out to, the users they should engage, and give out personalized contextual product information so that they can reach out with the best message. Before you convert your users though, you need to bring them to your site. Surfer lets you plan the content that you should produce based on your target audience and the keywords you want to rank for. Once the content is ready, you can use Surfer's content editor to optimize your articles for keyword rankings. Next is Segment. It won't come as a surprise that Segment is a must-have for any product-led company. You need data to run your business. By installing Segment's code onto your website, your product, or any other sources of data that you have, you'll be able to use that data and transfer it to any business tool that you're using, like Facebook ads, your CRM, or your analytics tools. Now that you have the data, you need to understand it to make better product decisions. And that's where Mixpanel comes in. It's an industry favorite for product behavior analytics and data-driven product decisions. Our favorite part about Mixpanel isn't necessarily a feature, it's the ease of use. The dashboards are extremely friendly, flexible, and easy to understand. The only hiccup is that dashboards are great for product teams, but not for revenue teams. So combining Mixpanel with a product-led sales platform like Blinks is really powerful. Next up on our list is Notion. We think it's one of the most underrated support techniques for product-led growth because it's an extremely flexible and powerful way to build a knowledge base that your users will just love to consult. But before you support your users, you need to activate them. It's a crucial part of product-led growth, and we see a lot of emphasis with Ramlee John's book on the secrets to onboarding. And that's where tools like UserPilot and UserFlow come in. With those tools, which are very similar, your product teams will be able to build experiences and in-app contextual onboarding that will make your users get instant success in your product. Once your users sign up, you need email automation to be able to engage them and help get through success easier and support what you create in UserPilot or UserFlow. And Customer IO is a great tool for that. It enables teams to build contextual experiences and send emails based on what people do in your product. It's the core engagement strategy for companies like Reddit, Hugo, and Segment. Next up is Tripe. The majority of SaaS businesses use Tripe to get paid. The value is pretty straightforward. You can integrate Stripe super easily into your product and get paid by your customers. It's a must-have for product-led growth. Even though you're product-led, you might still run outbound campaigns. Most PLG startups do. Lemlist grew like crazy amidst hyper-funded competitors because they truly listened to what SMBs really wanted. In my opinion, it's the most flexible, powerful, and easy to use outreach automation platform for PLG. Now, product-led growth is all about showing before you tell. So I would highly recommend signing up to a tool like SendSpark or Loom. Both are great video platforms, and I would use them instead of an interactive demo platform, mainly because they're cheaper and more flexible. You can use them to run interactive demos to send to your prospects or to support your customers with video. Last but not least is Intercom. Intercom is the most popular choice when it comes to supporting your users through in-chat, in-product updates, and support. Another must-have for product-led growth. And that's it. In this video, I gave you a list of the best tools to use for product-led growth and why. Obviously, I didn't go into details because I didn't want to take 15 minutes of your time, but read the full article to get pricing, reviews, screenshots, and key features for each of the tools that I've mentioned. Have a good one. See ya.